What is happening, you guys? This is Fallen from OTB, and we just had one of our more fun wars than we've ever participated in, I'd like to say. It's just because I did bad, I felt amazing for the rest of the team, and I think we did a really good job capitalizing on this war here. I'm going to say this every video. There's always room for improvement. That's the point of making these videos. That's the point of, having fun and doing what we do and putting our effort and time into these attacks. And today I'm going to do a showcase here for us. We went up against I Am Beast Mode. Much respect to them. They've got a lot of wins, war wins. They've done a really good job with, apparently, these guys know what they're doing. They've, probably brought a couple too many 2-star strats, which just wasn't enough to keep up. But they were trying to be consistent. They were trying to hit numbers that are equal to their own. And, much respect to them for doing it that way here. And we just had a little bit more of the power when we turned on the Jets here on the late game. Just a couple hours left. We retook the lead, kind of, let things max out on their behalf. And we came in, we just stomped right through this business, you guys. Let's get started out right away here. Also, part of this video is kind of how to exploit defenses as well and take advantage of getting defensive kills, the correct way and with the correct amount of troops. And so here's Geo. Geo's just so hot right now. Loving his attacks. He's always bringing us all the fun stuff here. He's going to bring that good Gola Loon here in the Shattered format. And here we go. We're going to jump right up. We're going to take care of that Air D. And no problem, that Queen is going to be next in command. She's going down as the King and Queen are getting in there with those golems. King started to take the damage, but the CC is, solidly pulled. Absolutely no issues going on right there. And here's this Queen just whacking away on everything here. The TH goes down. I think it's time to finally start dealing with this clan castle here. That was kind of weird how that ended up going, but here we go. Clan castle down. There we go. Instant 1-star right there. And as she takes down some other good stuff right here. Here come the loons. Here come the big fatties. And looking to do the work here. We got expos on the ground. We've got not the most upgraded stuff here in the world. I still don't know why the expos are on the ground, but that's okay. We'll live to see another day. And as he's just rifling through this base in that clockwise format here, and bringing in those loons to cover up the back end, we still have healthy as can be on these hounds. Barking away here, the little puppies coming in to do the cleanup work, and just a super nice attack here, taking advantage of those expos on the ground and the lack thereof. He still has 2 of them lavas up alive, and it's definitely over here, fellas. Having a good time on that base. That is just great props to Geo for getting it done there and bringing the horde along with him to do the good work here. Let's jump down to number 9. This was Ash's attack. He's hit this base before, so he understands how to take advantage of it. And this is how you take advantage of the defenses on a base and be able to bring the right troop comp here without doing anything too extreme. So he's got the perfect plan to deal with all these defensive structures here, and I do believe he leaves behind 1 archer tower, which isn't going to offend too many people here. He's done his job with the fewest amount of troop space as possible, and he just got it done here with that top portion. And then, as you can see, he's got he's going to pull that CC right there. He's got the hogs that he's going to be working into it right now. So next step is to kill the Queen after the clan castle here. And so he's going to go and get that nice little pull, bring everything out a little bit here. He doesn't want to mess around with it. Plenty of barbs to keep the distraction going, and then skeletons to back up the next row of distractions there. Perfect way to deal with the CC. Couldn't be better. I wonder I don't know if anything died in that little group right there. I can't really tell. Looks good. you know, maybe a witch, I'm not sure, whatever. His objective is about to be complete here with the queen going down. The rest of it is all just icing on the cake, as these loons will then be pulled and are also going down. No need to bring too much to a battle that that you're not going to be planning on going too far with. However, that king does work his way in there to do some major damage. Here comes the big fat golem right behind it as well to deal with those big HP defensive structures. And here comes the two-finger drop on the outside. Just going to work his way in nice and slowly here. He's got 2 heals, which he's got a perfect plan over. He wants to get over that the core defensive structures there, and then he wants to hit up the bottom because the hogs are going to be tanking that whole section of the base. So he's got that done correctly. The royalty finally goes down, but his hogs are just in full effect right here. And that last heal, I don't know if I thought he only had 2 heals. I'm not sure what had just happened. The third one, he didn't even need it. He didn't even need it. That king's working on the golems, the leftover little golem mites there in the middle. And there's no way to be able to come back from this. And he's going to capitalize on this bad boy and bring it home. Nice job there, Ash. Doing the right kind of swing, right kind of base. The comp and all that good stuff, too, is just looking beautiful. Number 10, old Mikey! Coming in with a nice big attack right here. Another perfect example of exploiting those defenses on the bottom. We'll get to that here in just a minute as the attack progresses. So he's going in with the 2 golem. He knows there's going to be some damage coming up front right here. Direct jump, getting the golems in there nice and early to pull everything, pull all the DPS defenses in there nice and quickly. Backed up with a couple wizards. You know, the queen's going to work her way in there. He's got no king on this attack, which we can give him some more props for too, for doing it without. He is going to elect to get that rage up there, though, to be able to deal with everything as the witches and skellies are pumping in. A couple wizards still alive there, taking out all the goods. Teslas do a pretty good job frying up the kill squads, unfortunately, but he's got that solid that drop in from the top there, kind of the 2-finger / surgical hop in, and he's got the hogs up. He's keeping them alive, and then look at this for the back end. He's got the, you know, why do you need any spells to for, you know, the amount of ground that those hogs are going to be covering? You can do it with loons so much better when everything else is down, and the loons are really doing their part here, and that's really what makes them the attack so successful. Is those loons getting in. The hogs probably would have thinned out, I'd like to think. So anyways, and he's got a couple wizards down there to clean up the bottom for the perfect distribution. There's plenty of cleanup here, and not sure how long that attack was, but everything just worked out in his favor, and I'm super happy with how he chose to show up to this attack here. Excellent cleanup opportunities. Nice to have those balloons also to help cleaning up. Very well done attack there, Mike. Awesome job, man. What do we got next here? What do we have next? We've got number 14. Good old Bob. It's not even his name. I'm just going to keep explaining that here. You know, Bob, still a little bit of a newer TH9 here as well. He's got the level 1 witches, which is something that is going to work on a base like this. May not work on, you know, with the maxed out defenses. Anyways, there's totally, we totally believe in him as he's getting everything broken in here on the outside. The royalty's going to come in, and everything's going to path fine. And look at this just absolute herd heading here towards the core opening of this base with the jump going up right there too. We got the fat stuff out in front. Couple wizards jump out up ahead there. They're so excited to get in there and do their damage. But anyways, the witches, everything gets funneled to the mid and around the outside, which around the outside is okay if you have enough troops in the middle. As long as your golems head middle, you've got at least, you know, one good hero inside there in the middle, you know, a couple wizards or a couple witches maybe, something like that. Everything's going to be fine. As we do notice, he wants to rush this bottom corner, even with the air Ds. You know, perfect timing for that because he knows that these witches aren't going to be alive for very long, as he's just calling them in all across the outside here. Super awesome job with that attack. That's the time to bring that comp once again. Very, very well planned and thought out there. and there's no other way to do better. Look at all those balloons still alive. No contest on those balloons. He still has a few witches, 3 at least, that were still up there at the end. And super, super nice job there, Bob. And let's see, what do we have next? I think number 15. This is going to be our last attack that I'm going to show, that I've been prepared for here today. And good old Determinator, or Mr. Poop himself here, making an appearance for this attack. Going to get that super solid CC pull there on the bottom. I'm not sure if he just wanted a couple backup. I don't know what happened there, but he did get the pull confirmed. And he's going to pull it here to the outside because he's got the confidence in being able to deal with everything. Unfortunately, the golems are just taking a good walloping right now, but I suppose it's nothing to be too, offended over. As long as the heroes are in there doing their work. Oh, the dang! I'm sorry, guys. That just doesn't work out any other way here. Anyways, he's got King still is gonna be able to pop his rage and do some damage. The big damage is coming in, and it's just about that time to get those hogs up in this here. And here comes the surgical approach with the hoggies. Very, very well done, because those giants are going to be tanking each quadrant of the base as he's going around the outside here. And just the right amount of hogs to come in as well. And you want to make sure that that heals up over those the expos. And he thinned out a little bit up on the top left right there, but I know the main force was coming here on the right to do most of the damage. He did want to kind of turn around and capitalize on that top left there with those hogs. And a very, very well done heal right here, as those are the hogs that are tanking, the Tesla and the Expo here. All the other hogs here kind of seep in from the other sides. They work together. They meet in the middle. They're going to be able to deal with this king because there's no other structures left. So the king's not going to be sitting there bashing on him all day. Queen is alive along with a couple wizzies, which he's calling in. He still has a couple minions as well, which there's just no way to come back from that. That's just a well done, very, very well done attack there. Good old Pooh, getting it done, doing the good work, and good team player right there. What an absolutely great war here. Super, super nice attacks. We had a couple instances where we had some fail attacks, but when does that not happen? The other clan actually had quite a few less fail attacks than we did, but when you're not trying new things, that's what's gonna happen. If you're gonna bring a go wipe, you're pretty much going to get 2 stars almost all the time, no matter what. I know Drum's gonna do his own attack here, but you know what? I'll let him do his attack. Sorry, Drum. I don't mean to just jump out on you there. There was a TH8. I thought, there was a TH8 left behind. Uh-oh. That's not good. Anyways, I think this was a drag. Yeah, Dragloon. So, good attack right here, too, on the TH8 aspect of things. This is going to be our last attack, you guys, as he starts it out. In fact, I'm just going to speed it up just a little bit here. Sorry, dude. Well, it's, dragons, they tend to move a little slow sometimes. So, we'll have a little, with that in mind, we'll be able to watch the drag's path here very, very appropriately. He used the king to clear out one of the sides, which was awesome to do. Now that they're up on that air puffer, that's great. He raged right over all the CC, over everything that really mattered a lot. Now, he lost a few loons kind of going around the outside there, but look at all those loons alive. Even with fewer dragons right now, those loons are... There's absolutely no way to stop them, even with the splash damage of the wizard tower. It's not going to be happening today, you guys. He's going to send this base packing, and he's going to collect this loot right there in that 3-star attack, which is what we all need to do, guys. That is everything. Super fun war once again. I had a great time. It doesn't matter how each individual plays as long as they're part of the teamwork that's involved here. And the outcome is, maybe you're going to miss out on some 3 stars sometimes. But we did a really, really good job cleaning up after a decent but kind of slow start. Things can kind of go wrong. I'll put this on fast forward here, as this is kind of an interesting base, but it was done really well as I put this in really fast motion here. But wars like this are with more TH10s. It really makes it easier for the TH10s to clean up on your base. And you know, they have the more troop space, they have the higher technology to get it done. Even a TH 9.5 is going to have that offensive technology to deal with you. And you know, so you've got to be able to I guess plan around it, get those 3-star attacks rolling, and make up for what the other clan is going to be throwing at you. And you know, even for a base like this, that was a really nice comp that Augie brought here. Glad to see that. 2 of their TH10s have been 3-starred, and the other one's got 2-starred. I dropped the ball on number 5, unfortunately, but you know, that's okay. Those top TH9s sometimes are hard to bring down, so I'm not hurt over it. The team had a great war. Super happy to be a part of this one, and cannot wait for some future content. Without further ado, though, you guys, we're going to end this video right now with a smiling face, and this is Fallen from OTB, signing off.